fish, now I'm swallowed.
Mic check.
Okay, all right. How you doing, Jay?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Thank God for life. I'm happy. You're alive. You know, you look good. Unfortunately, the struggle still continues, right?
The struggle continues due to our choices.
Some people's choice, right? It's hard.
It's a choice and a disease.
Absolutely right. It's a disease because when people say it's a choice, it's a bad choice. And if we
But it's a choice that you can't unchain yourself to, like from once you've got that ball and chain, especially what they put in the drugs now, there's no unchaining the government once you change.
So this whole thing falls on the government. Will you say that or not?
1,000%.
Right. Because they.
I mean, their influence is bigger than what anybody really grasps. They just throw it back into, oh, it's life, it's modernized civilization, blah, blah, blah. Look what happened when Joe Biden said one thing, and look what the Ukraine did. Look, all it is words.
So Jay, a lot of people, you know, the AML family has grown. You know, a lot of people still ask about you. For those who just, you know, tuning in, can you give us a little backstory on Jay real quick so people can catch up on who you are? For those who don't know, really fast.
I've been using since I was a kid. Hard drugs came into my life really fast. I did it to fit into certain molds that I wanted to be in and other molds that I forced myself out of that I shouldn't have. Drugs are a coping mechanism. Everybody knows that. I've been on the street like 6 years, 6.5, going on 7 years. My ex is CJ. You guys probably seen videos of him and whatever. He was my best friend. Love him. He's a good kid. Sober, pretty sure. My dad was my best friend. He just passed last year. CJ and I broke up last year, and it's been really, really, really very fucking hard since then. My health is depleted, using heroin to fentanyl to trank to whatever the fuck it is now, jet fuel, kerosene, gasoline, rat poison. My bone marrow is completely gone. That's why I'm sitting. He walked across the street of me sitting. This is how I work, sitting. So, if I lay down on something that's not concrete, I'm in pain. If I lay in a bed, if I lay on, even on a sleeping bag, it's painful. I've gotten accustomed and used to homelessness. People don't understand that. Malcolm and I talked about that last year with Amber, about how it's roots that grow, and it's the truth, and it's pain, and we do it to ourselves. But it's also a choice at the end of the day, because the doctors are working on shit, and they're young doctors like my age, 30 years old, that have been studying this shit since it came to the States, and they're trying. And whether it's they have to amputate something, do it, because that's the way to get off of this shit. The government wants to rope you and chain you down. They always have. Don't be a sheep. I mean, I'm trying to get out of here. I've gone down from, you know how much I used to do. I do like 6 bags a day now.
Oh, that's great.
A day, not a shot,
That's
a day.
good.
Like I do 2 bags in a shot, which is nuts.
Right.
I've never done that.
Well, you have a strong tolerance, Jay. You know
I could
that.
still shoot a bundle if I felt like it, but I don't want to. I have this internal protest that I used to do before when I didn't want to prostitute. Now I do it when I don't feel like I don't want to use anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. You don't want to use anymore. And what are you doing?
Don't look at my straight. What's straight?
How you doing, brother?
Give me a minute, son.
We're doing documentary. Now, that's my day one. We go way back, man. She's
Like
the
one of the
one
first
started.
videos.
She the one help. Yeah, that's my. We go way back, man. We just catching up, man. We building our bond up again. We had beef before, but I'm trying to repair things with her, you know.
I actually saw you across the street and I turned around. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. Him? I saw him across the street and I turned around. And I saw you over there on Huntington when you interviewed a bunch of girls and I turned around. I was like, oh Lord.
Well, I'm glad you're alive, Jay. That's all that matters.
Of course I'm alive. I'm not far. I mean, my mom filed a missing persons report. I'm just not on the avenue.
Yeah.
I'm 1 block in. I'm not far. I'm not
people
missing.
Don't need to know where you're at. You know, they just need to know you're still, you know,
But
you got
the point,
hope, right?
that's serious though. The point is, like, if all it takes for you to be missing is to go a block away.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Yes, it is.
So Jay, what's 24 hours look like for you now? out
This, right here.
Struggle?
This.
What-
Sitting because younger girls are charging nothing for everything.
Wow.
And it's real shit. And all of us girls who are, you know, not new to the game and just like know the neighborhood, know the people, know the prices, know the rules. We're trying to, you know, keep it the way it was, but it doesn't matter because the guys want cheaper, younger, and easier.
Little for
and it's, you
nothing,
know
huh?
what? They like the dirtier bitches, man.
What? Why?
Am I wrong?
Why?
They like the dirty bitches covered in blood, knotted the fuck out. That's, I don't know. And you can ask.
Because they can be as rough as they want. with them.
Exactly. They
Do whatever
can
want.
do whatever they want to the girls. They can literally give them a rock. They can give them a rock and fuck them. They can give them a fucking half a rock, half a bag, and do whatever they want.
That's crazy, man.
And these guys have been are just everywhere, yo. It's insane today with the cops right now.
Yeah.
Yo, they've been down Jasper nutty.
So Jay, what help do you need from the community? You know we got your back still. What can we help you with?
Same shit I've always needed. I mean, I go through like a trash bag of wraps and shit a day.
Let me see if I got some gauze in here for you.
Non-stick, fucking rolled gauze,
Let's like, say some
ace
of that.
bandages, all that shit. Same thing I've always needed. I'm still tiny.
Jay, can we open that bag so that lady that sent that
yes.
thing, we can get your reaction?
So somebody sent this
You know how they do. They send things and they like to see.
little gift bag. I'm gonna give some of this shit away.
Awesome.
Most of it away.
That's
Probably
right.
this
Well,
guy right
it's a
here.
brief in there. You can give it to our boy right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give something to my homie right here, a sleeping bag. You just need a sleeping
And we
bag?
got a sleeping bag in there.
You guys need one?
You don't need one?
I have a pink one. You guys need one?
Yeah.
All right.
We trying to shoot last night. We used that.
You did what?
Found it.
I know, it's getting cold. Here, take. Do you want these? Tidy whities, but
Brand new,
listen.
brother.
Listen, sir.
You gotta get. Yeah.
Aww.
But you know what? It comes down to it.
Right.
I will.
Got you. Got you.
Man.
These underwear don't have nothing.
Yo, real shit. I mean, you know how it goes.
Then wear nothing.
Here, emergency blankets. God forbid it gets really fucking cold. You know these are that shit.
I got a whole bunch of stuff.
You want
Do you
this
have
time?
a phone number, Jade? How do I stay in touch
I
with
don't
you?
got a phone,
So
bro.
we gotta get you a phone again.
Listen, I want just a flip phone.
Flip phone? Cause they still the Gus phone, right?
I don't want a good phone.
Right.
It's pointless for all that shit to. They will steal your dirty underwear.
Serious out here. Like you hear that, guys? It's serious out here.
Do you want these other emergency blankets? No. It's not a joke. They straight up, they chase the Angels in Motion people away.
You serious? Who?
They literally chase the cops. They chase them away. You know those? They chase them away. They say that they're giving us like drugs and shit. They're enabling our drug use by feeding us and not every single person that works for them gives needles, but every so often they'll be like, don't open this in public, and it just works. Clean work.
To me, that's good because imagine if it was in places like Prevention Point. Exactly.
But it's a good thing, and the
Right.
cops are chasing their asses away.
So
They don't nothing come.
Nothing gets in this country without the government reviewing it. Go back to the 60s when they were in Vietnam. There's pictures of Asians like, what's up, with fields of heroin, and then sending guns there, and then when they came back, they were putting heroin in the gun
But look
cases.
where every major war is.
Exactly.
World's most opium producer.
Why don't you interview him next?